Yes, of course, we see a lot of expansion on capacity creation in China so far, very, very strong. We have more than 7 players now in China doing a subsea cable for offshore wind farm. That can generate on the long term, 2032, I would say, an oversupply if China is able to deliver in Europe, of course. But this is, of course, I would say, it's not I would say a threat in the short term for the European player, but it is clearly a threat in the long term. And the long term is starting in 2032, I believe. So I think there will be more than 8 new production lines coming up in coming years in China on top of what have been built. So it will be quite significant. And it's clearly China are building more capacity than what their domestic markets require in terms of cable. So we have, of course, to be extremely vigilant on the evolution of the Chinese player. You have seen as well that LS is coming up in Europe. You've seen as well that Sumitomo is building a plant in Scotland. So, because there have been attacks as well in their area by the Chinese players. So we have to make sure that Europe is not becoming the El Dorado of the Asian players.